by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cardinals will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Scanning the field, it's back. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Canes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Louisville Cardinals offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to change this route. The give to the left. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass, it's Beck. Quarterback adapting. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a mid-season showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
The give to the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Here's the handoff. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Andrews. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! Fit it in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Tackled almost immediately there. Well, this is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man. It's Bauman. Oh, a lot of space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to...
There he goes! Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. They'll try the run. Crosses the 40. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. And the Cardinals will snap it on first and 10. After run, now throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Give to Brown. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. It's a running room. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on fourth down. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. The Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. With the run on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got fourth and short now.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Cardinals. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Dropping back, it's Beck. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. The Canes get enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws
wide open spaces. There he goes. Touchdown, Louisville. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Hurricanes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it back. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Moss. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got it. Turns it on in midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. On the option. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The pitch to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Beck. With the catch, it's Johnson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Cardinals. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point.
Miami, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He leaves it with his back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on! And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw, it's Beck. fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They're dealing with a second and long. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Plows through the defense. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. BYU is running away with this one, and they're just itching to ring that victory bell. They're up 14 over Oregon. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
It'll be third and long. To throw, it's Chadwick. Spits it out to the back. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Canes send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensive.
Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
QB draw. The Cardinals are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Still running at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Turning on the Jets. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. Fighting off the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Both of these teams are high